Have you ever been broke before? Have you ever been so broken that you can't even pay attention? Broke is no joke. Welcome to Broke is No Joke podcast, a place where you'll be inspired, empowered, and educated to change your money beliefs, develop a positive money consciousness, and build wealth and achieve financial success. Broke is a temporary state. You have money problems when you are broke, but you also have a deeper mindset problem. My name is Lotoya Jean, and I'm your host for the Broke is No Joke podcast. Having a broken mindset will keep you broke. It's time for you to get out of your own way. The material shared on this podcast comes from my personal experience of being broke, coming from relative struggle, financial hardships, not having financial education, and lacking sufficient resources to comfortably take care of myself and my children. I've worked with many people, clients, and friends, and realized that there has always been a direct correlation with one's belief and how this affects how you spend, save, and share your money. People fear poverty, but still find it difficult to direct their thoughts and beliefs to wealth and riches. It is the experiences and lessons that has triggered this platform. I want you as an individual to define wealth on your own terms. What does it mean to have wealth? Wealth is a conscious state of being. It involves spiritual, mental, emotional, and financial connection. Determining your own wealth will help you with your desires. You cannot use someone's belief, that's for sure. You have to have your own wants, needs, and create your own desires. I want to use this platform to share with you real-life experiences, lessons, biblical principles that you can apply to your own life so you can move from poverty to prosperity. Before you can have any real success with money and building wealth, you have to control your money mindset, and that is your mental state. My hope for you through this platform is that you change the way how you think, feel, and react to money. Having it, desiring it, wanting it, and keeping it. I know that if you change your attitude about money and develop a conscious money belief, you will have financial success. Our first episode on the Broke is No Joke podcast is broke is a mental state. The Oxford Dictionary describes it as an adjective, meaning having no money. When you think about broke as a mental state, you are looking at a temporary condition where you don't have the money you need. Not having money can result from different scenarios and life experiences. You may become jobless, you may have a loss of income, you may not get paid enough to cover your expenses. You may not be making enough money in your business, therefore your cash flow is dried up. Or, because of your fear of poverty, you cannot think of ways to get creative. You also get discouraged. You have self-doubts. You don't see your ideas succeeding. So what do? You procrastinate and not take a chance on yourself and achieving your money goals. Have you really been broke before? You don't have any money to your name, and you have the things to do, but you just don't have the money? Think about it. The first thing that came to mind being broke is worry. I started worrying, how am I going to pay my bills? How will I make it to the next pay period? What will I do? I can recall not being broke once, nor twice, and definitely more times than I can count. And it's never a good place to be. You feel so defeated, and you cannot see beyond the mental confusion of being moneyless. Karen Horney once said, "Concern should drive you into action and not depression." And when you think about it, when you start to think negatively about money, ask yourself, what is my money concern? Worrying about money has never paid a bill. If worrying about it could have paid bills, we wouldn't have any unpaid bills right now. As your mind thinks, you receive. I have been at my lowest in the past, even at a point where I felt like I was in a valley of financial burden. I had my business, but no money was coming in. When I say no money, I mean unpaid bills, late bills, bank accounts in overdraft. There was just no money to my name. I believe that having my financial burdens was a way for God to show me that I was not being a good steward of my money. I was making it, but spending it as quickly as possible. The worst part of my shitty money situation is the fact that I was allowing money to flow from me instead of flowing towards me. That is what you call worry. Let us look at how you think about money. Are you someone who is constantly saying, I don't have any money? Business is slow. Clients aren't paying. Nothing is selling. My income is insufficient to cover my bills. Listen to the excuses and the pain you are claiming. From the same mouth that calls forth blessings, it is also pronouncing defeat. You will have the biggest struggles and fight about prosperity and abundance in your mind before it actually affects your bank accounts and your pockets. From my personal stories, I developed the strength to share my experiences with you in the hope of transformation. If you're going through similar situations or any situation, you can learn a lesson or two and change your current circumstances. Your money worry should drive you into taking action. How do you take action? By accepting that this is your reality and the situation you're in right now. Accept that this is what I'm going through right now. For your money problems to go away, you have to accept it as it is. Be blunt about it, and then you face it. If you worry about money, then you will experience more money problems. You're allowing your needs to become your wants. It is almost like you're telling yourself, I don't need it, but I want it. The negative bank accounts and the unpaid credit card bills. How do you change this mindset around the negative emotion? You combat the negative thinking with positive ones. I know it can be hard to be positive all the time, but if you try to see the good within the negative situation, I guarantee you will see a change. Worrying is actually a future tense emotion. Why? Because you are worrying about what you don't have and what you want. When last have you thought about what you do have? Instead of saying, will there be enough for next week, next month, or next year? The next time a negative thought about money comes, quickly switch it and start giving thanks for what you do have. Developing gratitude for what you do have creates a personal habit of coping with the little money you do have. Do you ever wonder why poor people are so bubbly and happy and giving? Because they have developed an abundant mindset by accepting their situation and being thankful for all they have. They don't complain. Instead, they are always thanking God. These are the people whom, if they knew how to bring their ideas to life, they would become wealthy and happy because they already know how to live an abundant and humble life. Today, I want you to cultivate an abundant mindset. Instead of worrying, ask yourself, how can I create money? Put yourself in that thinking mode. This is the energy you want to focus on. Transform your what can I do to what will I do. Your worry only blocks the ability to create. Having little money will teach you many lessons, and these lessons will make it easier for you to handle more money when it comes. Start today by doing these 3 things to create abundance and gain prosperity. Keep your life simple in terms of what you want right now. Take note of your expenses and your needs. Get back and start saving. Create a nest egg so you get into the habit of having more than enough. Begin to change your perception and mindset around money and pursue prosperity. Remember, broke is a mental state. And you truly cannot take control of your finances until you make the commitment to do so. The more you keep ignoring your money situation, the worse it will get. Remember, before you can have any real success in life or with money, you have to control your money mindset. This is Broke is No Joke first episode. Thank you for joining, and I hope that you share and look forward to listening to another episode on the Broke is No Joke podcast.